Welcome, welcome. Um, I'm new on this channel too, and if you are watching, thank you so much for stopping and seeing what it's all about. As you notice, it says DIY Nail Girl because it is do it yourself. In the description box, you will read how that I came to get into this nail work and all that it gel nail stuff holds. It was a gift at Christmas. First time I've ever been to the salon, and I could not believe what I was being charged for, how much for every little thing. And I thought, oh my goodness. And even though my nails were beautiful, I loved them. I don't remember them really doing much to my cuticles, and I felt like that should have been a yes, they perhaps they did put, I didn't pay a lot of attention to all this either because I didn't know what I was looking for. But since then I've learned. I mean, they did put the dehydrator, I'm sure, in the primer, but they didn't do much of the putting the cuticles and cutting off the, getting rid of the dead, cuticles and all that stuff. And it's not till after that I started investigating doing this stuff that I realized all this. And I still paid a hefty price for, I didn't take it back. It was a Christmas gift. But I thought, you know what? I can do this myself. I could learn to do this. So this is a new journey for me. And so everything you see on here that I do is coming from a beginner. So if you're a beginner, hopefully we can learn together. Now, I'm not completely stupid on this stuff now. I was at first. I have learned a lot, and you're going to find there's a lot of different opinions out there on how to do this or that. And I believe probably some of it is just kind of like my sewing goes. There are certain ways to do things, but then we come up with our new little renditions and things that we have found out that you can do, and then you make them your own. So I'm not saying that that's not wrong, and that's okay if it works. But in the typical things out there sometimes, well, I have, not no, it's not no sometimes. It's, I found many times when I was asking a question, it would take me and there'd be different opinions about it. So you'll find, as I was just about ready to explain some more stuff, but we're going to do that as we go along. Now, I have had these nails. I don't know if you can see them. These nails here, I don't know if you can see very well. My first set, they are really strong, and they're not perfect, but and I see different things wrong with them. But as I go, and I've invested in some equipment and things that will help in this process, and they'll get better. And it took me forever. It took me all day to do these 10 nails. And it's because I was trying to be careful and do what I knew I was supposed to do. And still, it just seemed like it took forever. And also, that'll get better too as I get more experience in it. But you never want to get so fast and nonchalant that you don't do a good job or you don't take your time. I think that's always important. But in 1 week, I lost one nail. Right here, it's my pointer. And on here, I still got my pointer. But the problem with this that fell off, I believe that the nail was too big for my nail, the width of my nail. I think I used too big wide of a nail, the number, and I need to find those out and write them down so I don't have to keep searching every time. Does this fit? Does this fit? Does this fit? Because they have numbers on the nails. But in time, if I continue to go, this nail would probably be the next nail to fall off. On my nails, you can see some seepage that comes out. You need a little brush as you do this, because if you do have any extra come out, you can wipe it away with a brush, or you could actually use one of those little wooden orange sticks, cuticle pushers. You can use that to go kind of around the edges and get the excess. Now, it's not a crime if you have some excess, but you need to make sure you wipe it and get rid of it. But the more experience you have in that, you're going to know pretty much the amount of product that you need to use. And so I'm still guessing. I've not really got there yet. But I'm really excited about this new interest of mine. And we'll see how it takes me. Now, I don't do other people's nails. Maybe in time, just like sewing for people and making dolls for people, maybe I'll have some friends around here. Maybe I'll get to do it for them. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I'm not going into business or anything. I mean, that it's just for me, my own. Um, but if you do your nails and you take all the time and all the time of the products you buy and of the curing in the lamp and all this stuff, you're going to want to wear your nails a pretty good set of time, at least 3 weeks, possibly, if they're on there right, if they're well, no more than a month I will ever wear my nails. Probably 3 weeks will be the limit. But I found myself wanting to take these off, I mean, like 2 days after I put them on, because I was so excited about trying different ones and doing different things. So we just have to play it by ear. But today we're not going to be doing anything with nails. But I'm going to show you what I got in the mail that has to do with my nails. And I got quite a few things. So my husband also did order some things off Amazon. So some of these may be his, I might find. But let's open this box right here and let's see what's in here. And I'll share that with you. This is my old background that I'm using up here by my sewing machine on Barbara Sews and More. The next time you see me and we're doing a video on DIY Nail Girl, we're going to have a new surrounding and we're going to have a station for doing nails. I have many racks and shelves and stuff to put up. You'll see them then, and I'm excited to show all that to you. I got one item in this box, and of course all of this came through Prime, but this is the Melody Susie. It is the set of base coat and top coat. It's plant-based. This is a good formula. I don't need to worry about chemicals per se. Now, I guess the best of these different formulas that you use to get your nails going and the preparation and everything, I guess at any time, you know, if you're sensitive, you could break out or get blisters or whatever. I don't know all that, but I just know all I can do is the best I can. Make sure that I try and keep it off of my skin. Make sure that I go by the curing process and so on and so forth. Make sure it's long enough. Make sure your formula is good. Now, I did investigate that this particular brand is free of more of your chemicals for the breakout and so on and so forth, plant-based. So I think this is going to be a good preparation of my nails before my nails off my beds. I think this will be good. For the base coat, well, base coat and top. Okay, this isn't here. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Top coat is what you're going to put on at the very end when you want to seal off, you're done with your nails, okay? The base coat is what you're going to put on after you've put on your hydrator and your primer and then your base coat. It's going to keep the polish on. Now, some instances you don't need a base coat, and you just need to make sure that if you're using the acrylics that you have buffed them down where you got that rough surface. Same as if it's your actual natural nail, do the same thing. But I'm really excited about this, and I will add this to my top and my base coats. Okay, I have another one packaged here. Let's see what this is. What did I do with that? So, let me see. Oh, it says tear here, and that it will open. Oh, I guess it will. Okay. I've got 3 things. Okay, I got the one thing, and it's my husband's, so I'll just put that there. But I got a nail artist. This is by McCart brand. I don't know if it's backwards or not, but this is what this is. This is a nail, a lamp holder. Now, you could have got this holder plus the UV lamp with it, and you get an SB cord to plug in, you know. But I already have a mini lamp to do my manicures with. But I found that when I was trying to put my nail on and hold it down, and then you can't put it up underneath the big lamp because your hand here gets in the way. So I have to use that mini just to get it self-started, and then you end up putting all your nails in there. What is it called? Fast Cure. But in so doing that, I've only got two hands, so I have no way to hold the lamp. So this particular one here that I got, it says that it holds minis, regular, all of them. So I should be able to use this. And this way, this little hinge here turns up, turns sideways, turn down. And I'll be able to turn it in the direction where I can just take my nail, put it on, and then just hold it up underneath the light like this, instead of having to hold that lamp, that little light. And so I got that. And then I also bought some soft gel tips. And these are your coffin shape that I got. And there are 216 pieces, I believe. And it's got 12. I believe that says 12 sizes. You know, truthfully, you have to realize that if I were a person that worked at a salon or out of my house or whatever, and I did this for money, I would need all kind of sizes like this to go with my different customers, okay? But there are only going to be those particular ones that are right for me alone, okay? So whenever you buy a set like this, you're always going to have an enormous amount left because you can't wear them. So, you know, if the time ever does come that I do it for someone else, which would be really fun, then I'll have that size. But otherwise, I won't be using many of these, just my own particular size. But and I don't remember what all these, you know, what these cost. But these are called the short coffin nail tips. So I got those. And those are the two things in that package. And let's see what else is in here. Okay, that's all that was in that one. Okay, now I have another one. Okay. Gotta be careful. These things are sharp. I got this off of Temu, actually. Yeah. So, these may be the what is this? Oh, this is my husband's too. So that one's not mine, because like I said, I knew he did too. And I know what this is. I believe these are the lint-free little pink square for, they're for, well, you know, to clean off your nails, for the acetone and for the, yeah. Yep, here they are. And there's 1,200 here. And they come like freeze packaged, you know, like you do. You put in the freezer with meat. How it's freeze dry, like how it's sectioned out the air. But this is actually, and it looks like there's nothing here, but they're real thin. They add up to 120. 1,200. I already have a drawer full over here that I've already taken apart and I stacked and separated, and they fit. So this is just a backup. So I'll have these when I need them. So that's why I got those. Now that's not everything I have ordered. I should have a few more things coming in little by little. But my husband got this offer to have free Prime for, what is it, 3 weeks? This is a month. I don't even remember. But ours expired the 16th. So I ordered all up through there where I got all my shipping and handling free. Of course, you still have to pay tax on that. But because we bought so much, they're actually now offering us $1.99 because they want our business. But my husband said, no, we don't need to be buying anything else. But anyway, after I get these next items, I won't be buying anything off of them in a while, because I am well equipped to do some nail doings. And I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to let you go here. I just wanted to bring this on. Next time I come on here, which is probably should be within, what, the end of this week? Well, see, tomorrow, Saturday. So maybe the middle of next week. And I'll come and we will have these nails gone, because I am going to soak them off. And I have an idea of what we're going to do in my next set of nails. I'm really excited about it. And until then, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll stay with me on this journey, and I'll be able to help you along somewhere in there as I learn. Okay, bye.